G'day YouTube, Warbles on a lot here. Today I attended the 45-year reunion of the Glen Innes High School class of 1978. God knows why they wanted to have a 45-year reunion, because they had one for the 40 years and it was a big party, happened at the RSL club that night, people coming all over the country to get there. This time they wanted to have it in the daytime in the refreshment rooms up at the showground, the tea rooms, whatever they call it. And yeah, there might have been 15 people there. And one of the first people I went to talk to was a fella called Alex Gaden. And I expected to be able to talk to him about the business with the tyres and the FPOS and the Glen Innes Seven Shire Councils, dumping the Weighbridge and all the... Oh man, I didn't get a chance to open my mouth. He got all huffy and puffy and I'm an arsehole and I saying a whole lot of bullshit on YouTube and all the rest of it. So I ate my slices of humble pie and I said, yeah, fair enough. Well, as it happens, there's a bit of a difference between what I said in the video and what I learned a couple of days later, because, when I was buying some bits and bobs in a shop, I mentioned the story as I had heard it, which was, and I'm going to see if I can quote exactly what I was told, the reason they don't accept cash is that somebody was stealing cash and two people got the spear over it. That's what I was told, and that's what three other people in the main street confirmed before I come home and made the YouTube video. However, it turns out I'd got the wrong interpretation. What Alex Gaden wanted to take me to task over is that neither of the two people who no longer work there were the people who were stealing money. The thing is, the person who was stealing money from the till at the Weighbridge is still working at the till at the Weighbridge. And when he was caught, Alex Gaden wanted him fired. And the people at council who tell the manager of the recycling centre what he's allowed to do, they said, oh, no, you can't fire that bloke. Oh, shit, no. He has a specially protected status where we're not going to fire him for thieving money from the till. I know what I was told is the nature of that person's protected status, why he's allowed to steal money from the till. I'm not going to go into it. I don't know whether that's right or wrong or why anybody would lie to me about it. But anyway, Alex Gaden resigned and went off to be a builder instead of managing their recycling centre because he could not put up with being told he wasn't allowed to get rid of a thief. And then there's another bloke who took over after Alex, and apparently he caught the same bloke doing the same thing, and yeah, he resigned as well. So Alex told me to use his name in this video, and I said, well, I'm not going to name the other two people, but I do want to humbly eat me words. It was not the people who stopped working there who were stealing money. It was somebody else who was stealing money. And the people who stopped working for the council's recycling centre, they stopped working there because they couldn't bear working for a bunch of fucking idiots at council who were too gutless to disemploy a thief. And there we go. I've sat lectures and passed exams in defamation laws, and there was 15 fucking people who heard Alex Gaden giving me the rounds of the kitchen and telling me what an arsehole I was for getting it wrong. And he said he wants a YouTube video. So if you got any problems, you take it up with Alex Gaden, right? If Alex Gaden has fucking defamed anybody by telling me this story, I've tried very hard not to pass on any defamation. And I still say there are two correct answers, and the fucking people in charge of that place have not picked either one of them. One correct answer is let everybody know there's a camera over the top of the till and another camera over the top of the Weighbridge reading. And somebody said, oh, you can't do that, it's an invasion of privacy. Oh, shit. How many fucking security cameras are there that cover the tills in every supermarket you go into? There is no expectation of privacy in any business premises anywhere in Australia. They've all got security cameras. to catch their staff, to catch the customers. So that would be the easiest correct answer. Get video of the thief tickling the till and then call the police and prosecute the bastard and let that be a lesson to everybody else on the establishment. The other correct answer is to put two people on the weighbridge, and each one can see the other one steals none. And they haven't done that either because bean counter mentality. Somebody was stealing, so we got to fire the people who were stealing. No, we can't fire the people who were stealing because they enjoyed protected status. Instead, we will infuriate the people who know the difference between right and wrong, and we will wait for them to resign. And once you've got some sort of a compliant dump manager who blunders around with a fucking blindfold over their eyes, not taking any notice of who steals what, then presumably it's all going to be tranquil in council office. I didn't know I could run into such a nest of fucking stupidity just trying to dump tyres at the dump. It's a very cranky making situation. And I'm really sorry that I didn't even consider the idea that council would have retained the services of the thief and let two honest managers resign in protest. But that is what Alex Gaden has led me to believe was the case. If he's led me to believe horseshit, you take it up with him. I don't want to know about this fucking story. Not any no more. Gives me the shits. Are you happy with that now, Alex? Ciao.